Hi guys! So today I'm going to be decluttering eyeliners, color tattoos, and mascaras. Right now all of those things are in this drawer. And I just noticed that some of these products have been getting a little bit old and I do feel a bit overwhelmed by how many I have. So I am going to go through them and see if there's anything I can get rid of. I did start shooting this when I wasn't recording, so I've swatched already this Sephora Jumbo Waterproof Liner in Khaki, which is this deeper green, and this NYX Jumbo Pencil in Lime, and I'm going to keep both of those. This is a CoverGirl Flamed Out liner, and this is a red liner. I definitely don't use this on my eyes very much, but I do like this for kind of costume kind of looks. Like I did a little, like a tin soldiers look for a dance, and I used this on my cheeks, and so it's helpful to have around. This is another NYX pencil in Oyster. This is really pretty as a base, but I don't know, it's not a very... I'm not sure. This I'm going to put in a maybe pile because I just feel like this color doesn't pop on my skin tone, and it's also not waterproof. So I just don't find myself using this very much. This I'm going to put in a maybe pile. This is another Sephora Jumbo Pencil. This color is Taupe, and this is a really pretty color. These are great, these Jumbo pencils. The biggest problem with them is that the tops fall off really easily and then they dry out. So they're not very good for, you know, traveling around with. So here's that color. That's really pretty. I should use that more as a base. This is a Scandalize from Rimmel in pink. This is a eye base that is sort of a shimmery pink color. See what this is like. I feel like this is just not very flattering. It kind of looks dry on the skin. So this I am going to put in the maybe pile as well. This is my favorite NYX pencil. This is a color called Rust, and I just think this is so pretty. I like to use this with gold shadow, and it makes a really pretty kind of festive look. These NYX Jumbo pencils are great. If you have really oily eyelids, they would be tricky because they do crease. But when you use a light layer over a primer, I find that these are great. And then I just set them with a shadow. This is an Urban Decay Glide On Shadow Pencil in Clash. This is a bright blue color. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm going to keep that. That's gorgeous. And then this is another one in Rehab. I really like this too. They don't make these shadow liners anymore, but they're really nice. I'm going to keep all of these things. So I'll put these back in their little cup. And for now, I'm going to keep all these. And these ones I am going to think about. Here's the next cup. This is more liners rather than shadow liners, although there is two shadow pencils in here. This is Delinquent, which is another Urban Decay 24/7. This is a purple color. Wow, that's really pretty too. I'm going to keep that. And then this is Juju. I love this color for the waterline. It's so pretty. Wow, that's really pretty. Oh, there it is. Love it. Beautiful. These two are very similar, Rehab and Juju, but I love them both, so I'm going to keep them. This is a green liner by Mally in the color Caribbean Sea. This is so pretty. I rarely use it because I don't gravitate towards green liner very much, but it's a really pretty color. I'm gonna keep that. I'm keeping everything. So far this is not helping me very much. So these two Delinquent and Juju I'm going to put in with the larger crayon liners over here. This is an Urban Decay Perversion liquid liner. I feel like I got this in a kit and I never use this. I'm not a big liquid liner fan and I'm not a big black liquid liner fan. I'm going to put this in the maybe pile as well. This is a Master Drama by Maybelline. This is a pink. And I got this because I kept trying to buy Woodstock by Urban Decay, and then I'd say, you know, I'm never going to use a pink liner, but I just like the idea of having a pink liner. So this is, oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to keep that. This makes me wonder about the flamed out one. I just feel like it's not that deep of a red, and it's a little dry. No, I like that too. I'm going to keep it. This is a Black Buster from L'Oreal. This is like a jumbo liner pencil. Let me see if this is still going. Still going. I use this enough to keep it even though I don't use a lot of black liner. Here is Zero by Urban Decay. This is a black liner pencil. I love this. This is a Master Kajal from Maybelline. This is not good for the waterline. It's not waterproof, I should say, but it lasts all day just fine. So I've just been using it on my upper lash line on days when I'm doing kind of a simpler look. It's just a nice brown liner. Alright, this is Asphyxia by Urban Decay. This is old and it's similar to Oyster in color. Do them next to each other, but this is just, it's a little dried out. Oh, but look at that color, it's so pretty. Oh, I don't know what to do. That is so pretty. I think I have to hold on to it and just see if I can use it. This is Midnight Cowboy. This is an Urban Decay kind of nude color. This I use, although it's a little flaky and sparkly, but it's a nice inner corner highlight. Here is Nude. This is a Rimmel in Nude. This is amazing. I love it on the inner, on the waterline to kind of, oh, I think I have another liner mixed in there, but that's just a beautiful nude color. I'm going to keep that. This is my favorite Urban Decay color ever that they discontinued. This is Lucky. It's a beautiful copper color, and I'm definitely going to keep this. It's amazing. This is an Urban Decay in Corrupt. I'm also going to keep this. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that. And here is a Jordana Made to Last liner. I think this is Espresso or Espresso Last or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's a brown. These are really nice and high quality waterproof liners. That's just a beautiful brown. I'm going to keep that as well. So all these I am keeping, I think. Ugh, I'm going to think about Asphyxia and I'm going to think about the Master Kajal pencil. And that's that. Okay, so now let's see what's in. So in this container I have sort of backup liners, things that I'm just holding onto that I haven't really opened yet. This is an Urban Decay anti-aging eyeshadow primer. I'm going to keep that. These are some Mally liners. These are such good quality liners, and I just haven't even touched them yet, but the set was such a good deal that I'm just kind of holding onto these as backups. This is an Estee Lauder brown liner in Blackened Cocoa, and I think I'm going to keep this and get rid of the Master Kajal because I feel like this is just more practical. It's sharpenable. I'm going to keep them both. Who am I kidding? I literally might keep everything in this video. This is a Physicians Formula black liner. It's similar to the Kajal one by Maybelline. It has that similar kind of sharp tip to it, but it's black. Ooh, that's so pretty and soft. I love this. I'm going to keep this. This would be nice for smoking out. This is a NARS liner. I've never used it. It's just a black eyeliner. I'm going to hold on to it. This is a Sephora, no, this is a Makeup Forever tiny liner. It's like a blue, waterproof. I don't know, this must have come in a set. I'm going to keep this. This is unused. This is going to be a beautiful waterline color. It's the highlighter shade by L'Oreal in the Silkissime line. This is a gorgeous pencil. I'm going to keep this. This is another Physicians Formula in black. What kind is this? This is like a twist up black liner. That's not as like deep black as I usually like, but I'll hold on to it. Oh my gosh, I have so many liners. This is silly. Okay, so I took a minute off camera just to sort of look through everything. So I made some decisions. So I am going to pass along the L'Oreal Blackbuster felt tip liner because I just don't use this very much, and when I do I feel like it doesn't give me a smooth line. I'm going to pass along Oyster from NYX. I'm going to pass along the Jordana Made to Last in Charcoal Definition because it's just not black enough, so it just looks a little faded when it's applied. It also has sparkle in it, so I can't use it on the waterline. I'm going to pass along the Urban Decay Perversion Liquid Liner, the Scandalized from Rimmel, and this is called Silver Sword from Buxom, and this is a similar thing where it's just not black enough to be black, so it just looks a little faded. I actually like that. Okay, I actually like that. I'm going to keep this one. So these are 5 things that I'm passing along. Then there's the things I'm keeping that I already showed you in that one, and then the things I'm keeping that I already showed you in this container. Then I'm also going to pass along Asphyxia because it's just old, and I feel like if I want a purple eye, I'll just use purple shadow. This is really hard, you guys. I didn't think that the liners would be the hardest part. So then there's a bunch of things that I'm keeping that I'm going to keep in the drawer because I really haven't used them, so they're sort of like backups. There's the primer that I showed you. There's the Mally liners that I showed you. And then I have an unused Smashbox Always Sharp black liner, an unused L'Oreal liner in purple, an unused Makeup Forever Nano liner, an almost unused Power Surge MAC pencil liner. This is a Physicians Formula black liner that I'm curious to try this for the waterline. This is an Urban Decay in Electric Blue liner. This is a Physicians Formula felt tip pen liner. And then I have another felt tip pen liner from, where is that one? From Jordana, I believe. Here it is. Yeah, from Jordana, a Fabu liner. So if I have that urge to use, you know, a felt tip liner like the Blackbuster one, I have these 2 options and these are unused. So I'm not going to open these because they'll dry out. Then I have a NARS black liner. I have a Too Faced black liner. I never need to buy a black liner again. This Estee Lauder Pure Color I'm going to pass along because this is just, I have to push harder than I like to push with this pencil. And also the Master Kajal Maybelline liner, I'm going to pass this along too. So these are the liners I'm keeping. And then mascaras, I just wanted to show you my collection. I don't think I'm going to declutter any of these, but I have a Definiseals waterproof that I use whenever I need waterproof lashes. This is amazing. I've been using up this Maybelline Big Eyes. This is fine, but it doesn't last very well. I have a Benefit Roller Lash. I like this. On one of my eyes, I don't need to use a curler, and then on the other eye, I do. So it sort of half makes my routine go a little faster. So these are my 3 mascaras that I'm using every day. And then I have 2 backups of Full and Soft by Maybelline. I love this. I have little sample sizes of Lancome Hypnose Drama, which I know I like. I have a Smoky Extravagant from Makeup Forever. This is fine. I'll definitely use it up and I'll probably take it on a trip. I have Better Than Sex Mascara from Too Faced. I've never tried this and I'm excited to. And then I have a Definiseal's Not Waterproof, so that I will use when I either use up the roller lash or the big eyes. And then I have an unopened Miss Manga Black Angel and an unopened Sephora Full Action Extreme Effect Mascara. So I definitely also don't need to purchase mascara. I have a lot of backups there. And then I have some color tattoos in here. And I did recently declutter my color tattoos, but I'm going to take a look. I have Vintage Plum, which I still haven't used, but I want to hold on to it and at least try it a few times before I get rid of it. I think it might just be a little too gray, but I have this feeling that it might look really pretty under certain shadows. So I'm going to keep this. This color is Precious Pearl. This one I think I'm going to pass along. It's just not quite dense enough of a white. So it just kind of looks patchy and sparkly, and it never quite looks blended. So this I'm going to lose. This is Inked in Pink. This I used a ton, but it's just finally too dry to use. It's just a little flaky. But that is a really pretty color. So I would consider getting this again, but for now it's just too dried out. Then I have Nude Pink, which is a nice base. This is kind of nice to use in place of a primer. So I'm going to keep this as a base. I'm going to keep Pomegranate Punk, which I really like. This I think has been discontinued, but I love the color of that. This is Caramel Cool. I love this. I've been using this as a base, and it's really beautiful with like a neutral brown shadows. It just creates like some fun dimension. Then I have this, which is blue, what is this called? Blue Paradise. This I'm going to hold on to. It's a really cool duochrome effect. And then I have Gold Shimmer. Oh, this one's drying out, but I love this color. It's so dry. I don't know if I can use it anymore. But look at how beautiful. I love this color. It's one of my favorite color tattoos ever. This was a limited edition. But I'm going to hold on to this and keep trying to use it because it's so beautiful. This is my getting rid of pile at this point. Not very big. And then this is my keeping pile. So that was by far the most difficult declutter for some reason. I don't know why. I just could not wrap my head around whether I was going to use these liners. But I do feel better just to get rid of a few things that have been driving me crazy because I feel like I need to use them up and I feel guilty about it. And at least now I just don't have to look at these things anymore. But I do want to try to be more thoughtful about what liners I want to have around, and maybe I'll do another declutter sometime soon. But that is that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I've loved doing these. This is my last declutter of this series, and I will probably do an updated makeup collection now that I have decluttered. So let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye!